There are many different series in NASCAR drivers can use to gain experience on all types of different tracks. But there is one hidden series that plays a key role in the development of future NASCAR drivers on road courses. Hello, everybody. My name is Brody. Welcome into the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have an exciting video in store for you guys where we're going to dive into a series that plays a key role in the development of future NASCAR road course racers. I know you've obviously heard of the ARCA series, the NASCAR Truck series, the O'Reilly series, and the Cup series, but this series plays a key role in teaching young drivers how to turn right, not just left, specifically on road courses in a stock car. And this series is called Trans Am. You've probably already heard of it with the historic Trans Am cars, which sometimes accompany NASCAR on certain road course weekends. But what I want to focus on is the modern day Trans Am series, more specifically the TA2 Trans Am class. With this class does a masterful job at giving young drivers opportunities to see what it feels like to drive a stock car on a road course and ultimately prepare them so well for the eventual jump to NASCAR competition within the top three series or even ARCA. So let's dive into what makes Trans Am such a great aspect in the development of road course racers in NASCAR. So what exactly is the TA2 Trans Am series? Well, here are a few pictures of the race cars. Look familiar? Yeah, they're about as stock car can get. These machines have 530 horsepower and have a 4-speed manual transmission. How does this affect NASCAR in any way? Well, this series is road course racing only. No ovals, only road courses for these stock cars. And the schedule for Trans Am is very diverse as far as road courses in America. They visit many former NASCAR racetracks and many current NASCAR racetracks. The former NASCAR tracks include Road America, the Indianapolis Road Course, Canadian Tire, and the current tracks are Lime Rock Park, Circuit of the Americas, Watkins Glen, and Sonoma Raceway. So there is a direct correlation between Trans Am and NASCAR. They both visit the same tracks, so when prospects visit these tracks in a TA2 car, they will eventually have the raw and previous experience of these tracks, of a Lime Rock Park, of a Watkins Glen, a Circuit of the Americas, and Sonoma to lean on when they get into a heavier NASCAR type car. They will have the Trans Am 2 experience. And if you're still a bit hesitant about the Trans Am series, let's compare the raw speed of the TA2 car to the Gen 6 Cup Series car. To be fair to Trans Am, we're going to compare the NASCAR Cup Series Gen 6 car with the TA2 car, and the track we will compare them on is Sonoma Raceway, but with the carousel layout. In 2019, when Sonoma Raceway was still using its carousel layout for NASCAR, Kyle Larson posted a 1 minute 34.78 lap time. If you compare that to a TA2 car at Sonoma Raceway using the same exact track layout, they post a 1 minute 36 second to a 1 minute 39 second average lap time. So the speed is there. The speed is very much real. These TA2 cars get after it. They are very fast, very competitive, and I must say, the racing etiquette of this series, you may view it as has to be chaotic all over the place. You have 15-year-olds racing against veterans that are 50 years old, but that age gap comparison, that divide, actually renders a better racing product because I think the veterans truly help out the young kids as they're going through the series. So if you're ever watching a TA2 race, you will be very surprised about the racing etiquette that goes on. I've seen far worse in ARCA, in trucks, and O'Reilly, and even the Cup Series. I've seen far worse. So the competitors in this series are very poised, very smart with their moves, smart with their racecraft, and this series is the real deal. So much so that it even caught the attention of Dale Earnhardt Jr. on a recent podcast for Dirty Mo Media. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was very impressed with the Trans Am development in young kids and really wants to push young kids to get more in Trans Am TA2 cars plus Cars Tour experience. This combination of TA2 Trans Am racing and Cars Tour experience would be great for any young race car driver because you can work on your road course prowess and work on your short track prowess in a stock car. Get real world experience, not going out to open wheel racing or dirt track racing. Those help in their respective categories. But if you're looking for pure stock car, bulky, heavy, sliding around cars on pavement, this is the best way to do it with a combination of TA2 and the Cars Tour. Now let's look at the impressive lineup of alumni from the Trans Am TA2 series. Let's start with Connor Zilisch. Zilisch is a six-time winner in the TA2 series, all those wins coming in 2023. And we know how good Connor Zilisch is on these road courses, and part of that is his experience in a TA2 car. There are others like Brent Cruz, who was crowned the TA2 2023 champion. We've seen how good Brent Cruz is in the Truck Series and the O'Reilly Series, especially on road courses, going toe-to-toe with SVG and Connor Zilisch. Other notables consist of Connor Mozak, who's a two-time TA2 Trans Am winner, and William Sawalich, Sam Mayer, Gio Ruggiero, Riley Herbst, Corey Heim, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Carson Quapple, Alon Day, and Corey Day. There are even some current Cup Series stars who have participated in Trans Am. We already mentioned Connor Zilisch, but Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, and Ty Gibbs are all alumni of the TA2 Trans Am series. And with all these developmental drivers coming into the TA2 series, we have to give a shout out to the core teams that provide most of these drivers their rides. The primary teams are SLR Racing and Nitro Motorsports. They do a great job at partnering with Hendrick Motorsports, Joe Gibbs Racing, Spire Motorsports, and even Trackhouse Racing. The most recent example of the TA2 series working out for these young prospects is with the young phenom Tristan McKee. Tristan McKee is a Spire Motorsports prospect, and at 15 years old, 2 months and 16 days, he won the TA2 Trans Am Championship in 2025, making him the youngest champion in the series history. And currently, Tristan McKee has moved up to the ARCA Menard Series, fighting for a championship in the East Series. And who could possibly be the next Connor Zilisch, the next Tristan McKee? Well, there might already be a new future superstar in the midst. His name is Helio Meza. He is only 18 years old, competing for the TA2 Championship in 2026, and so far, he remains undefeated in 2026. Posting 4 straight wins. This kid is on his way up to be potentially the next Connor Zilisch, Tristan McKee. But this is just another example of the wonderful job this series is doing for the future of stock car racing. So if you enjoy racing, if you enjoy road course racing in general, and there's a Trans Am race near you, go to it. I implore you, go to it. It is amazing racing. You will really be shocked at the level of competitiveness there really is. In TA2, there's traditionally around 25 to 30 cars at a time, all very loud, very fast, very entertaining racing. You should really check it out if you have the opportunity to do so. If you can't get out to an actual race, they always stream their races right on their YouTube channel. And if you're a NASCAR fan, you know who this is. Alan Bestwick is actually the lead announcer, and Boris Said calls the races alongside him. So NASCAR, Trans Am collabing yet again to make the series better, to make Trans Am better, and to make NASCAR eventually better. So I'm very happy with how Trans Am is going so far. I think they have an upward trajectory to add more races to their schedule, more diverse schedule, more Cup Series talent flowing through that series. I can see that series continuing to grow and grow and grow, and it's just awesome to watch. Anyways, guys, I really wanted to highlight this series and what it does for NASCAR. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the Trans Am TA2 series. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoy NASCAR, racing, or motorsports in general, this is the place to get all of that content. So feel free to consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I post NASCAR race reviews weekly. I do the Truck Series, O'Reilly Series, and the Cup Series. I discuss NASCAR news and tier lists and grades for drivers, and everything can be found right here. So feel free to consider subscribing. It means so much to me if you could. If you made it to the end of the video and you liked the video, please feel free to leave a like and comment down below what you think of the video in general. I love having all of this motorsports fans here in one place. So if you like motorsports, if you like the content I'm doing, please feel free to come back in the future. I hope to see you in future videos. But as always, guys, I'll leave you with this. Have a great, wonderful, and even splendid rest of your day. See ya.